iPad cover, front and the back. Okay, Mr. Drago?
Oh, thank you, Nafish. So I'm gonna turn now and see if I can get Pat on. Morning, Pat. Can you talk to me about the, I see on the iPad cover we've got like 10 businesses there, local businesses in Burlington.
Yeah, so we've had a great relationship with the Chamber of Commerce, and their director is Jim Murphy. And anytime we've needed a business connection to help us with some of the school resources, they've been more than willing to help us out. And Sonia Rollins, one of the board members for the Chamber, who is also a member of our one-to-one implementation team, really was the person behind the idea to get the iPad covers. It's a great opportunity for a local business if you have over 1,000 high school kids that are going to be walking around Burlington and greater Burlington with iPads, and everywhere they're at you see one of these red covers with your business's name on it. I think that's a pretty good marketing resource. So it was really a win-win. It saved us probably about $10,000 that we would have had to purchase one of these for every student, and the businesses stepped up and protected the iPads. They got some free marketing out of the deal, so it was really a great example of how local businesses can support these types of initiatives in the school, and it's really a win-win.
I remember last year when we were worked on I volunteered to be on the implementation team, and we met every week in the one of our offices here, and yes, Sonia was there every week also. She's a part of the Chamber of Commerce, and she's a mom also, right?
Yeah, Sonia's a local real estate agent who sells a lot of homes in Burlington. So obviously, local real estate agents it's really important to them that our schools are doing well and there's positive programs happening, and it helps them sell homes. But she's also a very supportive parent. Anytime we need help with things, she's a great resource in town. Former select woman in town, and really somebody that has a lot of connections in the area, and she really cares about what's happening with the kids in the school.
And just so I understand the process, you're saying that I think she emailed or contacted businesses through the Chamber of Commerce saying that these kids will be around town with these covers and the iPad cover, and you could have your business logo or business name on the iPad cover, and people responded. Businesses.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she got out the word. I'm not sure exactly how she did it. I'm guessing probably email and mentioned it at some meetings, and people responded, and we ended up with these beautiful cases, and hoping we'll have another order of those for the freshmen next year.
Oh, right. So talk to me about the future, like other businesses in Burlington that might be able to be a part of the iPad initiative here at Burlington High.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's multiple ways we're looking for help. First and foremost is just, not even the iPads, is just the use of technology and how our kids are getting more comfortable with this. And I think there's a lot of businesses in town where they're using technology as a large part of what they do in their job. So if we can connect our kids with some of these places, I think it's really a chance for a relevant connection to why it's so important to be using these types of digital tools in an educational setting, because we're trying to prepare them for the real world, and they're going to be using a lot of these resources when they get there. And I think actually some of our kids could help some of the businesses in town, especially from a marketing standpoint, and using social media resources might be a way that they could help some of the companies with their marketing and so forth.
And just one last thing, you talked about internships maybe for students to are you saying if they're like a senior and they've finished a lot of their credits, then they can work at local businesses? Like, would that be during the school day? Maybe like period 6, 7, they go and...
Yeah, we're pretty flexible. I mean, if we can find a relevant connection for a student, especially if it's in an area that they're passionate or interested about, we can be flexible here as far as, especially because we have the technology. Certainly the cleanest way would be for a student to match it up with their schedule and have a set time that they go. But I think because we have the resources, a lot of our teachers are posting things online, and you could miss a class or two and still keep up with your classwork. And at the same time have a chance to get out and be in a work environment that was providing you some relevant experience. So I think there's a variety of ways it can happen. The number one thing is just to start to build a list of places that are willing to have our kids and ways that we can help them and they can help us.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Anytime.
That was great. And finally, I'm sure you appreciate how wonderful what an awesome ELL teacher you have at the high school.
There's nobody better, Mr. Chuck.
That's me. That's a plug. Thank you. Take care.
Oh, that was wonderful. Hey, Aziz, Ritika, What did you think?
Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Larkin.